Alright, hey guys, and welcome to Vessel. This set is actually going to be a little bit, well not a little bit, excuse me, entirely post-commentary. The reason for this is after I recorded this set, I closed the game and I looked at the desk and it was like, oh hey, I didn't actually press record. So here I am making commentary over the set because otherwise it would just be the game audio, which as nice as it is not the most exciting thing to listen to if you're watching it. So anyway, I'm not the best at post-commentary. I've made a few other post-commentary videos, but you'll know that I'm not really like, I don't know. I'm not very good at it because I usually tend to forget what happens in the video. So be like, oh, I don't remember doing that at all. And I don't know what to say about that because I don't remember doing it. So the end. Let's talk about pancakes because pancakes are freaking amazing. But we'll see how this goes. Anyway, I was trying to figure out how to do this puzzle here, but I end up skipping it. But we'll come back to it in the next set. Don't worry, I cut out all the stuff I try and figure out, but as you can see, that switch makes a light fluoro. I forgot what we've already seen and what we haven't seen at this point, because at the time of commentating, I'm almost done with the game. I'm actually in the last little segment right now. So it kind of got jumbled up for me as to where I actually was at this point in the game. But anyway, we have already seen light fluoros though, because I remember when they're introduced. So here I just made a little flash cut because I couldn't figure out how the hell to do this at the time. I definitely figured out pretty quickly when I came back, but this time I did not. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and follow the arrow. And I thought over there to the left might have been another passageway, but I am blind because that was just a wall. I figured since the arrow was pointing left, there might have been another passageway to the left, but it was just this ladder down here. So here's a separate segment of the mines. We got one of these little machines here that looks like the extractors, but this one's already working, so there's no puzzle to get this one fixed. You just have to use it to jump your way up like so, up onto this little tube up here, this little pipe. So apparently there's actually 2 protoplasms in the mines that I missed somewhere. I got 3 of 5, and I expected that after I beat the boss, which there is a boss, I expected that they would give me 2 protoplasm blobs, but that was not the case. I got 0, in fact. So there's 2 oh geez, spikes. There's 2 somewhere in the mines that I was not able to find. So I'm going to have to go back and search for those. If you know where they are, then go ahead and let me know. Don't tell me how to do them, but if you know where they are, then don't be afraid to tell me. Anyway, I think this is actually the first time the dark fluoros are introduced. We saw the silhouette of one early on in the mines, but now we're actually seeing them. I'm pretty sure, unless we've seen them in previous videos, but if we haven't, I'll just explain again. These guys are called dark fluoros. They are the polar opposites of the light fluoros in that they actually run away from whatever light is around them as opposed to running towards it. So this is our first puzzle here that we deal with them in. So you can see one forms down there, but how are we going to get it to hit that switch? Well, you put some light there and he'll run away from the light, and in his fervor, he will run across the switch and actually flip it. So there you go. Now these are just normal types of fluoros. They can be made out of water or blue gel or red gel or whatever other stuff. The only thing they can't apparently be made out of is glow goo. And if you want to read that, go ahead. It just says two directions of adaptation: dark fluoros and light fluoros, complete opposites, innovations, all that jazz. It's good stuff. There's a little diagram there. Pretty cool. I like how their eyes look. There's like really big pupils, because that's how your eyes look when you're in the dark for a while. Of course, they only like being in the dark. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little guy down there flipping switches because he's trying to run away from the light that's sliding past in the conveyor belt there. So he was accidentally trying to kill us, but it didn't work, even though he did get smashed by one of those giant spiky things. And I was checking there to see if this was extractor number 3, which is not, I think. No, it's not. This is just how we get to extractor number 3. But up here, if you want, you can make... Actually, I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of this little area up here is. You can't get through. I don't think you can do anything to that red fluoro down there. Although he is a light fluoro, now that I think about it. I could just, like, put some light on one edge of the area and he would have to stay over there, but regardless, we made it past the spiky traps and we're good to go. We're good to go. That's just a wall. Of course, oh yeah, I was testing to see if I put that liquid in there, if it would go anywhere, but it did not. So, anyway. Here's extractor number 3, or at least the way to get to extractor number 3. This puzzle's a little bit annoying, to be honest. You have to guide dark fluoros up to the top there. That's why they've got kind of ascending platforms going there, and the light switch. So, yeah, right. If you remember before, dark fluoros die in the exact same way that light fluoros die. The exact opposite way. For light fluoros, if there's no light around and they're in complete darkness, they'll just wander around until they disintegrate. Same for dark fluoros. If there's no darkness around, they'll just walk around in the light until they die. But I wanted to explore a little bit, so I decided to skip that puzzle and keep on going. And I decided that I would come back later. If need, well, obviously, I did need to come back later, but I just wanted to see what else was down here, because I didn't know that was an extractor over there. Now this room here looks really cool. If you saw that background down there, I think it looks really nice. I do. So I was gonna refill on water here, which is taking a while. It's taking a while. That went a little bit faster. But here, you can see there's a little needle up there. You see that? Now, does that remind you of when we got the previous fluoro seeds? Because it should. Because that's how we get the previous fluoro seeds. So I'll just read this for you. Collecting a sample from both a light and dark fluoro would give me an enormous advantage in navigating its mine. It is ironic that although I am now their original creator, it is now I who am led by them, relying on their adaptation to survive their creations in the face of a difficult environment. I believe it would not be a stretch to suggest that between us they are the superior machine. So there's Arkwright calling himself a machine. That silly guy. You're a human being. You're an organic machine, I guess. But if you heard what if you read what he said, we are going to get a light and a dark fluoro seed. So you're gonna have to kind of platform across these ladders here, Donkey Kong style, to actually get to the areas where you are going to get the seeds. But once again, I wanted to explore a little bit, so I decided to go in here. But there is nothing that we can do down here at the moment until we get both of those seeds. I don't think this is even an extractor puzzle right here. This is just a way to get down, I think. But we'll have to come back to that later once we get more seeds. So let's head on back up through the little windy Monty Mole platform. Keep on going, keep on going. Give you another look at this room here. I think it looks really nice. It kind of looks like an architectural site to me, but indoors. Like some crazy Aztec indoor ruins. Except it doesn't have to be Aztec, it can be whatever the hell else, Mayan, whatever else you want, whatever name you desire. So here I am, not failing at the ladder platforming. If you saw there, they actually have Donkey Kong jump mechanics, or at least Donkey Kong Country mechanics, where if you jump off the ladder, you can actually do a jump afterwards. Oh, how do I explain that? If you get off the ladder without pressing the jump key and then you press jump, you can sort of double jump. Which is like Donkey Kong Country, where if you roll off a platform, you can still jump, and it looks weird because it's like a weird double jump. But anyway, you have to go to the left and right and open the doors so that you can guide the fluoros through and into the needle. Oh, no, I missed again. I'm trying to do the trick here. And I wasn't doing too well at it. But there you go. See, that's how you do it right there. You don't press the jump key, you just kind of press right and then you jump, and you get some good extra distance there. And there we go. We have now made it. I wonder how the ladders are actually hanging like that. That's kind of funny. But there's a light fluoro forming over there. That door is now open, so we don't have to climb through the ladders again if we want to get over here. So I believe I go and do the dark fluoro seed first, because that one's a little bit easier. I don't know why I'm standing still here. I was probably just deciding which one I should go for first. And there's the needle, just like that. Oh, jeez, got the hiccups now. Crap. Crap! Okay. Well, definitely went for the dark fluoro first. Forgot how I did it, though. I think I just flipped that switch, right? No? Do I just spray glow goo over there and then make him run that way, or... I really don't remember, actually. Let's see how I do it, because I'm curious now. Oh, you know what I did? You know what I did? I made another fluoro here, didn't I? Yeah. Got one of those guys. I don't think that did anything, but... I believe the drinker possibly did. Actually, no, it was the chaser, I think, that I made in just a moment. It actually worked here. You can see the gears in my head turning. Yeah, there it is, the chaser. Go ahead and spray the glow goo, and of course, since these guys can't climb down ladders, he will just have to follow you the best he can up above you, like so. And since he's made of glow goo, the other guys will run away from him, like so. And of course, he'll just pass through each other without running into any harm. But there you go. That's how I did it. I don't know if that's how. I don't know if that's the only way that you can do it, but that's actually how I did it. So I think that was a pretty clever thing that I did there. Now I just have to actually guide him over to the little needle. And here I am waiting for the chaser, but little did I know, Chaser's stuck because he's a stupid jerk. Look, he's jumping just up and down there like an idiot. But anyway, we guide the dark fluoro over a little bit, which proves to be a little difficult, but no, not really. See, he just stands there. Oh, wow. Is that? No, okay, that was good. Yeah, that's right. So he's stuck. Actually, there's two of them in there, but he's merged into just one. So there we go, spinning our little thingy there. And we have captured his essence, his eyeball, actually. I do like the idea of the fluoros adapting on their own and then us collecting their different types of adaptations. Even though we are their creator, I think that's actually pretty cool. Pretty good idea. Unfortunately, at this point, I've gotten all the seeds I'll be getting, so... Oh no, there's not much room. There's not much more room for innovation. But anyway, there's our dark fluoro seed. I think it looks kind of cool. But now we can make dark fluoros wherever we want to. So that'll be pretty useful. But there's no time to dilly-dally. Now we must go and get the dark fluoro seed. And here I'm just showing you that I can indeed make the dark fluoros right now. And I suck it back up. I am your father. Do not disobey me. And yeah, you can just make them out of different liquids. At this point, I was trying to get that achievement up there in the upper right-hand corner, which you get for making different types of combinations of fluoro seeds and liquid types. And I do end up getting it because there's actually 30 different permutations possible in the game, but you only need 25 to get that last achievement. So you can miss a few and still get that achievement. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Now here I'm trying to mix the dark and the light fluoro. Of course, it just kills itself immediately because it hates itself. They always run away from the dark. Or, sorry, they always run away from the light, but if they're made of light, then they can't run anywhere because they hate themselves. So they just commit suicide. And there's a protoplasm guy. I don't know where he was going, really. I mean, he's kind of glowy, but he didn't kill himself. That was kind of weird, but I think I was trying to get the achievement this way. Because there's an achievement for making a light fluoro... what's it called? The achievement's called Internal Conflict. And the description says, create a fluoro that is its own worst enemy, which implies that you need to make a dark fluoro out of something light. So I tried that out of lava and it didn't work. And protoplasm didn't work either. So the only actual possibility could be glow goo, but to this point, yeah, at this time I've not managed to actually get that achievement, unfortunately. But anyway, we're gonna focus on that later. Yeah, are we? Are we really? No, it looks like I'm just trying. I don't know what I was trying to do here. I mean, I guess I'm still trying to get that achievement. That's what I'm doing. It's probably trying to combine different liquids there. But anyway, there's that drinker, the glow drinker, glow goo drinker. That'll be pretty cool. So, what I was thinking here is those lanterns over there are made out of glow goo. And I thought maybe the drinker would actually go over there and drink the lanterns away so that the little guy, the little light fluoro over there wouldn't have anything to be lit up by. And I think that was actually the right idea that I had going.